Hello people, how are we? George Dugard here from Dugard Property. I'm about to set off to go and see a property, but this isn't just any property. This is actually Hannah and I's first home, and it's been a crazy journey with this property. It's been an absolutely fantastic investment. But what's actually just happened is that some of the tenants have just moved out, and I'm just about to go up there and have a look at the property for the first time in about 7 months. We usually do regular inspections at 6 months. Last time we went there, they were looking after it very well, but just about to go up there. But I thought I'd just give you a little bit of context about the investment, essentially. So we actually bought this property as our first home in a dated condition, and we bought it for £140,000, a little 2-bed in Caerphilly in South Wales. And when we bought it, we thought, right, we want to add some value here. We basically made it open plan, made everything brand new inside. It wasn't in a horrible condition, it was just dated, and we spent about nine or £10,000 on it. And we actually uplifted the value to £170,000 to £175,000, which was awesome. We put it on the market at 180 for a week or so, and then actually took it back off the market as decided we wanted to keep it. We had some sort of emotional connection to it. I know a lot of people talk about, buying with your formulas and not your feelings, but we had emotional connection to this as our first home, so we did want to keep it in our portfolio. So we did something very clever. What we did was we obviously, when we uplifted the value to the £175,000, what we did is we got a mortgage valuation in, which came in at the £175,000, and then what we did is we used that equity to lift the deposit that we had in the property. So on the residential mortgage in our own name, we had it at 90% loan to value, so we had a 10% deposit in it. But what we essentially did was uplifted the value and used the equity that we uplifted in the value to bring the property, so we could have 25% deposit in the property, so we could be a 75% loan to value, so we could then switch it to a buy-to-let mortgage, which was really clever, so then we could then rent it out. So that's what we did, but we also transferred it and bought it in our limited company. So we actually bought it from ourselves. So our limited company bought it from Hannah and I's personal names. So a really clever way of doing things. But what we did back then is we rented it out to Hannah's friends, really. But we rented it out to our tenants, and we rented it out at £750 per calendar month. And after the mortgage, the maintenance, the voids, we were looking at around about 350 cash flow per month. But now they've just moved out because they found a beautiful home to buy themselves. But we've just rented it out now, and we've had people bidding like absolute mad at £900 per calendar month. So our cash flow is literally £500 per calendar month for a buy-to-let at the moment, which is absolutely amazing. And I'm not going to lie when I say there's so many properties at the moment in the South Wales valleys and in South Wales, where we are, Caerphilly, Cardiff. The cash flow is absolutely insane. We're looking at properties, I'd say 4 or 5 of our properties recently that we've done BRR on and rented out are looking at about 500 plus cash flow per month, which is just unbelievable in terms of the ROCE or the ROI, whichever calculations you use. But yeah, I thought I'd just do this video before I actually go up there. I'm going to record the next part of the video when I'm actually up there, but up there to have a look if there's any maintenance that we need to do, compare the inventory that we had before and see if there's any slight changes that need to be made. If there is quite a few changes, or we'll get another person in to do the inventory, another inventory. I would highly recommend them, because if you get bad tenants, obviously you've got that as legal, as legal enforcement. And basically just to have a look if it needs a clean and get everything ready really for the new tenants to move in. So yeah, I'll video the next bit when I'm up there. Cheers guys. Hello, so I'm outside the house now, and one thing I've noticed as I was walking towards the house was that the next door is actually currently up for sale. So I did a little bit of research online before I got onto this video to see how much it's on the market for. The property is actually dated next door compared to ours. Ours is like You know, we've open planned it, we've put in, you know, new pretty much everything, whereas next door is pretty much the same as when it was first built, to be honest with you. Very dated. And next door's up for sale for £220,000, which is insane. They're exactly the same layout, and as I said to you on the previous video, our property got revalued at 175,000. So again, another example of how amazing this investment's been, that we've got that extra, you know, equity in the property now, which is absolutely amazing. I mean, if that property next door is dated and it's going for, you know, £220,000, then ours surely would be getting 250 at least, considering it's all open plan, all brand new and everything. So yeah, another example of how amazing property can be. I'm just going to go into the property now, and I'll see you in there. Right, here goes. So I'm outside the property now with Bella, having a little mooch around, and I'm just about to go in. Yeah, let's do this. Let's see how the tenants have left it. So we haven't been in here in about 7 months now. I can see the the front lawns needs a little bit of a trim, but that's nothing. It's all been well kept out here. So the last time I came in here, which was about, come on Bella. The last time I came in here, which was about 7 months ago, I was very happy with the inspection, and there was hardly anything that was really needed to do in terms of maintenance. So let's hope it's the same now. On first glance, it looks very, very good. Get some lights on in here. So yeah, walk into this open plan, beautiful area. I can see they painted this green. This was blue, that's where the TV goes up there. But I'm quite happy with that green, so that can stay, and that's absolutely fine. I think the new tenants are absolutely happy with that as well. So yeah, it's all open plan. Looks really, really nice. I mean, there's some scuff marks there, obviously from the previous tenants, but that's where the sofa will go anyway. And it's obviously just scuffed as they've been moving their furniture out. Put some lights on here to make it look a little bit better. But yeah, you can see it's been looked after really, really nicely here. We put some, when we redesigned this property and refurbished it, we put some lovely floored oaky style grey flooring down here from Howden's. Really good quality and really good value for money. We've got a breakfast bar here, some nice down lights. This is a Greenwich range dove grey kitchen from Howden's as well, and metro tiles with grey grout. In our rentals, we always try and go for the grey grout, because if you put in white grout, what we find is within a tenancy, it just looks really, really rough, and it ends up going like a really horrible colour, the white. So yeah, we had the boiler all serviced yesterday, had a gas cert and everything to make sure everything's up to regs, which is brilliant. But yeah, it looks like they've been keeping it really nice. I mean, that could have been trimmed a little bit, but that is what it is. It looks like the neighbour's tree seems to be growing through our fence. This decking, we are going to get some treatment on this decking, just to give it some just to give it some protection from the rain in the winter. It's the best time of the year to do it now, but the garden looks all pretty well kept, apart from just all trimming here and stuff. Let's go in here. Yeah, so we've gone for a mosaic style vinyl flooring, very cheaply done. That can be done, probably £100 or something. So in there, looks all pretty good. Let's go upstairs. So yeah, it looks like everything's been really well kept, and looks like the deposit's going to be returned, and we've got some happy landlords and some happy new tenants. Yeah, it all looks really, really good. Same in here. But yeah, thought I'd show you around, thought I'd show you like, how well a property investment can do. And obviously the fact that we've got insane cash flow. I mean, the cash flow on this is £500 per calendar month cash flow. That's after maintenance, voids, mortgage, everything. On top of that, we've got, in the last couple of years, we've had serious amount of equity built into this, and really all we've put down on this property was, when we bought it to begin with, £140,000 we bought it for. We put down a 10% deposit, so we put down £14,000. And we've had £500 cash flow per month and a massive increase in capital appreciation. I mean, the property's now worth 250, so almost over 100, well, over 100 grand. And obviously the tenants have looked after it really, really well, and we're just about to move it on to another tenant. So yeah, really, really, really happy, and I thought I'd show you guys around. Cheers.